this is Team Code Clashers with our project iLink. iLink is a platform for differently abled people to provide them inclusivity in the society. For example, if I'm deaf and mute and I want to communicate with you, I always need a third person who will convert my sign language to speech and speech to sign language, which means I'm always dependent on that person. To provide that inclusivity in society and prevent being dependent on the third person, we have created a platform which has a feature of converting ASL to speech and speech to ASL in real time, which means I only have to point my device at the person who is speaking in sign language will convert into speech, and person who is speaking in speech will convert it into sign language, which will bring inclusivity in the society. Another example is, if I am a youngster who is blind, I will not want a person to be 24/7 be traveling me to the university or my workplace, which will bring an inferiority complex in me. So to prevent that inferiority complex, we have audio navigation system as a feature in which the person has to only plug in the earpods and connect a hardware device to his shirt, which will navigate him through the university or the workplace, which means one of our feature is audio navigation system. Another feature is, if the person is differently abled, the family won't allow them to travel alone in public transports, which means I always have to wait for my family member to be available for me, and in today's world no one is available for the another person 24/7, which will limit my life to a single room. To prevent that, the person has to only enter the destination in the system, and the person would be available to take him to the destination at the doorstep, which is our system called travel assistant. I'll show you the working of the website and all the features. First, one more feature of ours is wheelchair navigation. For example, if I am wheelchair ridden and I want to go to a mall which has four entries and one of the entry has the ramp, how will I know which entry has ramp? Either I'll navigate through all four exits and figure it out which exit has ramp, or I'll simply go to the website and find which entry has the ramp or wheelchair friendly route. So our web app will also suggest the wheelchair friendly routes. So there are four major features. And this is our website. For example, I'll go with the booking travel assistant. I'll go to travel assistant, allow my location. Then for example, I have to take my location, which is this right now. So it will take my pickup location. Now I have to enter the destination, which I want to go to Shahadra Tehsil, supposingly. Then and enter the date, and accordingly I'll fill all the details. Then I'll say book assistant. It will calculate the fare according to the distance and time, which will be estimated by Google Map API, and it will tell me the charges which I have to pay. Another thing is, I'll show you the our speech to ASL and ASL to speech model. Here is our demo video for that. These are three symbols on which we have trained the system. This is hello, this is thanks, and this is I love you. And according to the three models, we have made the data set and made the accuracy up to 97%. Whichever word we are indicating, the bar will increase for the particular word, and the word will come up in the corner to frame a particular sentence at the end of the conversation. Another thing is their hardware, which is this hardware which the person has to plug in on his shirt to travel for audio navigation system. So this is a complete project which is bring the inclusivity and independency in the society. It's not just a project, it will bring a revolution in the market. Plus, it's a new project. Another thing talks about market analysis. The market is huge. 2.68 crore alone in India are disabled, and which is 2.21 of the total population, and about 5% of world's total population is facing disability in hearing losses. So we have a huge market, and we have no competitor, because for us it's a small thing, but for them it's the whole life, and yet no one has entered the sector So we have made the initiative by making this platform, and we have two models: platform business model, and the another is subscription business model. Platform business model is for travel assistant, which will work on a similar model as Uber. According to distance and time, the rate would be decided at the end of the journey. The another would be subscription based model for ASL services and audio navigation services, 299 plus 499 rupees respectively for 1 month. This is our website. I'll navigate you through the website. This is our ASL model, audio navigation hardware. I'll just show you all one by one.